Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to discuss each and everything about IMAT. Actually, it is supposed to be how to study MBBS medicine in Italy. This is going to be complete process for EU and non-EU. And first of all, I apologize as I should have uploaded the recording version of my webinar because I'm going to re-explain each and every slide of that webinar, and the problem is just was that the video quality and voice was not good of that webinar, so I'm just re-recording again in a good with a good camera and with good voice. So that's the only issue, but hopefully this is going to be very valuable. So just let's get to screen and I will explain you what today I'm going to do. So this is actually a complete IMAT guide for studying MBBS in Italy. As you all know that IMAT is a test that Italian University takes to get or enter you into Italian medicine school or medical university. So this is just a test. But now today I'm going to list down complete roadmap. I have actually added this picture, this one, complete roadmap for non-EU and complete roadmap for EU, like from university selection till IMAT booking or till your IMAT visa. We are going to discuss each and everything. So this is going to be very helpful, and we will discuss about IMAT, what books do you need, what strategy you need, what are the each and everything about IMAT, like how many questions. If you are beginner, this is going to be very helpful, and if you know about something that is going to add more value or more knowledge to your knowledge, more knowledge to your knowledge. So that's the thing, more information, you will get more information, and I can just say this is going to be very informative. So just let's start it. And additionally, the main point that I wanted to list is that we have got one speaker. His name was Hasnat Ahmed, who participated in IMAT 2023 and achieved 47.3 marks and scored 49th rank in University of Campania, Italy. And I am going to he will like speak about how he prepared and what was like the hurdle he faced and how you can prepare well. So in the end of the webinar or somewhere middle of the webinar, he will just speak about his experience. He will give you an advice what made him achieve 47.3. And just let's start our webinar. Actually webinar, not its video, actually the webinar slides I'm going to explain, and let's begin. So first of all, who am I? If you all know that. If you do not know, I am Sami. I appeared in IMAT 2023 and got 46.2 marks. I could not get into Italian med school, but that was a lesson for me. And now today I am making legit videos on the channel. Wherever you are watching this video, I'm making legit content, and legit video for IMAT, and no more deep videos, or I'm not going to make more and more videos on IMAT. That's the thing. I just make a few more videos. I will not spam. Now first of all, that's not really the topic. So I'm going to list down complete roadmap for non-EU and EU. Like, what are the steps that non-EU has to take and what are the steps that EU has to take? That's the problem. Now if you are non-European, then I will list down actually each and every step. If you are EU, I will list down how to apply, what is the application, what procedures you need to do, each and everything. So first of all, we have got university selection. I'm going to elaborate each and everything. Like first we will cover IMAT, and then we will cover the university selection, how to select university, each and everything. Pre-enrollment, how to do pre-enrollment, IMAT booking, how to book IMAT, and IMAT exam, IMAT questions, IMAT lectures, each and everything. First of all, we will discuss IMAT, what is IMAT, specifications, labels, each and everything. So just let's begin. This is the complete roadmap for EU, and that was the complete roadmap for non-EU. And now, first of all, we have got two types of students. As we have freshers, if you are fresher, or if you are repeater. Like you could be, it could be your first attempt, and it could be your second attempt, third attempt. There is, first of all, I would say to repeaters, keep doing it until you succeed. That's the slang, or that's the motive. That's the thing. Because do not ever give up. Repeaters, I would say, there is no embarrassment or there is no feeling of guilty that I am a repeater. No, you are learning from your lessons. Always fail and just get up. That's the thing. And there are freshers. So I will make this webinar like it could be motivation but complete information. It could be a motivation for repeaters, and it could be a information for, as you all know, if you are a repeater, you have gone through all process and you would know that how it works, what you need to take step after, what is the step after this step, each and everything. But I would like make it a motivation thing. If you are repeating again, then what are the mistakes that you need to avoid? Although I will actually have posted 3 mistakes that you need to avoid. You can watch it on my channel, but there are, and you will, if you're a repeater, you will see that mistake will resonate with you. That are the deep mistakes that are not you are not covering syllabus each and now. That's a very deep mistake, and those mistakes that you will not realize that you are making. If you're a fresher, I would suggest go and watch it. So I will just explain in a way it would be motivation. But first of all, before going to IMAT, I will say the journey is going to be hard, very freaking hard. So consistency and discipline are the things that will make you apart from other students. You need to have consistency and discipline throughout your journey. Once you started your IMAT preparation, you need to be very consistent throughout your journey. It's not like one day you did 3 chapters and the next day you did not even open the book, and the next day you did not even open the book, and then after a few days you open book and then again did 2 chapters. That's not a thing that I am saying to you. You need to be in a consistent in a way that just do little, just do very little, but make it a consistency and discipline. You are doing it daily on the basis of daily, then you will see this peak. If you follow a simple calendar thing, calendar helps a lot. And if you follow this consistency, if you adopted consistency and discipline, then you are going to pick the charts. But that's not our motive. Let's begin. I'm just trying to be like give a motivation. That should not be information. So that I just want to play my role, that I can guide you best, I can give you best advice, best information. That's my motive. That's all. Like I could be a broader thing for you, not anything that spams you or just making things or putting out videos or something just for the sake of money. I'm not doing that for that thing. I'm just enjoying this thing. Literally I'm enjoying this thing. If I would not be enjoying, I would not have made a single video, or why the hell I would do these things that may take so much energy. But anyways, then we have got, let's do not waste time and then straight go to our complete roadmap. So first of all, this is the general roadmap. University selection, pre-enrollment, then IMAT booking. First of all, you need to do university selection. We are going to talk about how you are going to select university on the basis of merit. We will discuss some technical stuff, and then how to do pre-enrollment, when does deadlines of pre-enrollment, and then IMAT booking. When will IMAT booking open? There was a like freaking bad thing that experienced by me at the time of my IMAT booking. That was, I will explain whole situation. Then we have got IMAT exam, and then pass it and fly it. What the hell? How you fly? Actually, you need to fly by plane. Then what is IMAT? So first of all, our basic thing is you are here because you need to get information about IMAT. But I will make it like you are going to study for MBBS in Italy. What is IMAT? So IMAT stands for International Medical Admission Test. It is an entrance exam like conducted by Italian ministry to taught medicine surgery in English in Italy. That is just a IMAT. If you do not know, if you're from Pakistan, or if you're from India, or from Canada, or Australia, or America, you would know that in Pakistan it is MDCAT, and in Pakistan it is MDCAT, and in India it is NEET, and then in Canada, Australia, and America it is MCAT that you need to crack in order to get into universities, medicine universities. This is the same thing but for Italy. No hurdle, no doubt or anything. This test judges you for 5 subjects actually: logical reasoning, general knowledge, biology, chemistry, physics, and maths. 6 chapters. 6 6 areas, actually 6 sections are assessed by IMAT. 6 are the subjects that are, I'm going to explain each and every section of IMAT. We will talk on each and every section. Then first of all, these are the sections of IMAT: general knowledge, logical reasoning, and then biology, and then chemistry, physics, and maths. Now I have highlighted or made colorful biology, chemistry, and physics because these contain more weightage. Actually, maths do contain more weightage. Maths and physics have got same ratio, but these are sciences, and sciences are easier to do because we study sciences in our high school, and these are very easy. Actually, not so very easy. You need to practice, you need to do, but these are actually easy. So these are just the section. And just take the screenshot or anything for your future. If you are beginner, actually you won't know that. If you once you are on IMAT journey, you will start to memorize or adopt these things with just little bit of time. So if we talk about number of questions, how many number of questions comes in IMAT exam? So there are total 60 questions, 4 logical, reasoning question, 5 general knowledge. Why I didn't write actually cultural and general knowledge. Actually, it was given in, I think, IMAT specifications. That's why I wrote it here. 5 cultural and general knowledge question, and then 23 biology questions. So biology has got very big weightage. 23 biology questions and 15 chemistry questions and 13 physics and math questions combined. Okay. So these actually, if you add them, this will make 60 questions. So IMAT assesses 60 questions. There will be 60 questions in IMAT exam. If you will appear in IMAT 2024, 2025, whenever you will appear, you will see that there will be 60 questions, and I will say, solve past papers. You will get an idea how many their questions are in IMAT exam and what type of questions, all that stuff. We are going to explain in a little bit what are the past papers and how you're going to avoid them, all these stuff. Then we have got how many points or marks in IMAT. 60 questions makes 90 points or marks. So many questions, so many students actually are confused in points and marks. Like, what are points, what are marks? There is no big difference. Actually, points and marks are same. If you say points, these are points, 90 points, and if you say marks, these are 90 marks. There is no big hurdle. So if you mark one correct option, one correct question answer, you will get 1.5 marks. If you mark it incorrect, you will be penalty minus 0.4. You will minus 0.4 you will get, and if you do not attempt it, you will get 0 marks. So there is a thing that whether I need to make it false or I should not attempt it. We are going to discuss you should attempt or not. And then we have most important question: how many marks do you need to obtain? How many marks do you need to get? Or what are actually good marks? There is a big red question mark. What are the good marks actually? How many questions you need to get? How many questions answers, or sorry, how many points or marks you need to get to enter into Italian med school or Italian medicine university? This is a thing that good marks are just 50 plus. Now let me tell you a little bit story. In 2020, from 2021 or 2022, from 2021 till 2022, the IMAT average was 40 to 45 marks. Like, if you get in between 40 and 45, you will surely get in Italian medicine university. But, and that was the thing in my mind, like, I am going to get 40, in between 40 to 45, and I will get in Italian med school. That's not a problem. But in 2023, what did happen? That merit rose to 50 plus. Majority of uni were above 50. You will see many were also below 50, but that, like, the most prominent or good universities, there are no big difference that this university is good or not. Actually, all universities are good, but the average was 50 plus. So the good marks from 2023 onward, we cannot say in 2024 maybe it becomes 55, or maybe it becomes low and it becomes at 45. That can happen, but 50 is the ideal thing. You need to set your goal at 50 plus. no marks below 50. So their simple is competition is so high. Every year so many good minds, actually not students, good minds rise and they appear in IMAT test and they get very good marks. So competition is so high. Every like medicine and surgery in all around globe is very expensive. So what students do in Italy, it is little bit cheaper, or maybe it is affordable. We will not say cheaper, it is affordable, very affordable. Many students appear like we are going to in Italy and we will do, and to enter med school there is a thing, that is this thing, IMAT, and in this IMAT many good students appear, many students appear, and that's the sole reason that merit rises. I have made a video about on my channel how why 2023 merit was so high. You can watch it. That is a technical, I discussed something technical and some examples like this. I compared to 3 universities. You can see that. Next we have got good marks, and then we have got the what is the solution, like how I'm going to get 50 plus. The solution is very simple. Prepare, FUCKING, hard, very hard. Yeah, I do not have to use this word, but this is the word that fits very accurately. You need to put out very freaking hard work. So if you put hard work, you do not need to be just like hard worker, you have to be smart worker. You have to adopt strategies. What I'm going to follow, what is the best strategy that I need to follow to get good marks. That is something when you enter into in the journey or into a process, you will get to know that, and you are actually a good student, or you have completed your FSC or maybe your high school, and you have got enough knowledge and experience that you know better than me how much and how to prepare. You could be a greater student than me. I maybe a more intelligent than me, so you know that how to prepare. So if you have decided to do this, then why not greatly? That's the thing. My high school teacher was always said that if you have took this class, or you have take this oath to pass this or study this, then why not greatly? You just make it mind-blowing. He used to say that. So let's just go to our how to prepare for IMAT. So the first thing, I have published how to series for each subject on my channel. How to start or how to prepare for biology, for chemistry, general knowledge, logical reasoning, physics, math, individual videos. There are 6 videos around about 10 to 15 minutes or something. You can go, there will be playlist on my channel. Let me see, this is the for example for biology, and this is for maths, and this is for chemistry and physics and general knowledge, and all are present. Both 6 are uploaded. You can watch it. That is going to be very helpful. In this video, you will in this series, like series of 6 videos, you will get to know how to actually start your IMAT preparation, and what is the specific strategy that you need to follow biology, for chemistry, for physics. In every video I have discussed what is the approach, what is the book, and everything. If you want specifically, if you are going to appear for IMAT 2024 2025, then I would suggest go and watch it. Now next we have got I was in a thing, but let's discuss generally, although I have explained in that, but let's discuss generally. So the rule is simple: work on your concepts. If your concepts are strong, then you are going to make it happen in any way. You will going to make it happen. So what is the strategy? Strategy is simple: work on your concepts. Concept. I always say that if you are a conceptual student and you do not prefer so-called ratta or so-called gumbling, it is gumbling, I think, yeah, then you are going to ace it, because IMAT is mainly a game of concept. If your concepts are strong, you are going to make it happen. But let's discuss how you are going to get concept, how you can make your concept sharp, what are the things that you need to follow. For example, lectures, we are going to discuss each and every, what are the books, so let's go to that level. So I just thought these are just two ways to sharp your concept: lectures and reading. Listen to a good person, a good handsome knowledgeable person, that he is going to speak and you are going to get that. These are the lectures. Just there is a question. We are going to lectures. When I go to lectures, I will inform you what you need to avoid actually. So second is the reading. I prefer reading books is the sole thing that you, when you are doing self-study, you are actually reading from book, reading textbooks. I mentioned previous and we are going to discuss also. Reading is the thing and lectures are the thing that you need to adopt to sharp your concept. So I just prefer lectures and reading are the two ways to sharp your concept. Lectures, getting information from a very well known or very good knowledgeable person, and the reading is just reading your textbooks, whatever the textbook you are following. I will just get, in a while I will discuss what lecture, how to get, from where you need to get lectures, and from where you need to read, what books you need to read. But there is a third way. That is communities discussion. Actually, there is a discussion that you can do in communities. Interact with like-minded people and just follow them, what they are doing and what you are doing. But in my 3 mistakes about IMAT, I posted on my channel just few days earlier, a month earlier, in which I explained that the community scam is a bigger scam. Like, we indulge in so many chats or so much chatting that we forget our main purpose and we distract. That distraction led us to a bad score. So I would say the communities is a very good option, but if it is like less than 20, I would say just make it. And there are so many communities. I have explained in that video that you can watch it. Many, just follow one that could be helpful for you, there where you will get news and what other students are doing, and they are sharing some resources that would be beneficial for you. No need to enter into like 10, 15 or 20 communities. That there is no like, there, if in community there is so much chatting, it means that is time wasting. And I could not explain, but I would say that just join smaller communities where there are fewer students, so that you can it would be a less distraction and more knowledge. So that is a great option, communities. And then we have got how to prepare. There is another way: make notes for VN. At least I say that making notes is the biggest thing that you would do. But although there's some scientific research that show that making notes is a very bad idea that any student do. But I say making notes serves you a sort of cooked food that you can eat multiple times in a day. Actually, not in a day, in a week or in months. So that is the sole benefit of notes. You have made notes for yourself, and now you are eating every week, or now you are actually eating means you are revising. So just make notes and then revise it multiple times. I would suggest, if you are following like starting now from February onward, or March onward, or maybe May onward, then I would say at least revise your note 4 to 5 times. That is so much. Actually, covering biology, chemistry and physics and maths gets so hard, but at least revise physics and maths multiple times. Because in the physics and maths, I'm saying biology and chemistry, revise biology and chemistry. These are the core subjects that has more weightage, actually more than half of the weightage of IMAT exam. So just revise them 4 to 5 times. That is not hard. Even first reading is always hard. Making notes is very hard, and then it will at least take 2 months. If you follow consistency and discipline, it will take 2 months, absolutely 2 months, to watch lectures and to note down each and everything. In How to series, I have explained each and everything, how to take notes, how you are going to take notes. But taking notes is less bit difficult thing. But when you are watching lectures, I would say just write down main points, very short points, very short points, so that it could be while reading it is very easy. It could be very easy. And then if you want to get an example, then just go to these are my handwritten notes, semicomma.com /IMAT notes /IMAT notes. You will get my PDFs that you can download absolutely for free. Just see them and what I have written and how you can make your perfect notes by watching lectures, by reading books. And in these notes are actually good, I would say. I listed that 70 to 80%. I think that 70 to 80% content was covered, actually absolutely covered, that appeared in IMAT exam. And that was a different approach, that like you are pressurized and you are so much stressed, but that is other respect. But these notes are like well informative and good. Yes, I would say these are not like very good written in a same way that I have written on a neat page. I have written on rough pages, very clean page. That was not a thing. I did not had any intention of sharing. But when once I prepared them, and after I was done with my preparation, I thought, why not to share with you? That was absolutely free, and I shared them. You can just check out, and there is my 4 to 5 minute video on my channel that you can watch, or just go to semicomma.com, and on homepage there will be like a note something. Then we have got lectures for IMAT. So first way to sharp your concept is lectures for IMAT. So how you are going to, what are the two options that you need to follow to get the lectures? First is Khan Academy's MCAT course. That is very good, actually very good. That covers your whole IMAT preparation. No need to wander in groups. I have written here, don't be get scammed by courses from youngster. First of all, you do not have to buy a course from a previous IMAT student or something. I cannot say that could be a student could be provided so much value, very great value. I would not say he is not providing or he is not providing. He could be providing very value, and that would be, but he would not be putting work, and he is just making a side hustle for himself or herself, like a way of earning money. So I would not say do not, because they are at the time when they will be teaching you, they are also a student of maybe medicine, or maybe they are taking break or anything like that, but they are also students. So at least this is my point of view. I'm not criticizing anyone. That's my point of view. Learn from an expert, very expert, who has done practical work, or who has got experience actually, and very master of that field. So why not to learn from that? Khan Academy's MBBS course has got good professors, very good professors that you can watch. And then second option is the best, own country teachers. Like when you are preparing for your when you were preparing for your high schools, there you would have find some tutors, or when you were preparing for your own national entrance test for medicine colleges, you would have discovered teachers or coaching sections or sessions, coaching academies or something like that. Just follow them. They are good, actually very good. They teaches in a very good or in a very well informative way. So I would say just join them. There is no big change in IMAT syllabus or your own national curriculum. There is nothing at all different. So just go learn from these things, and do not need to focus on like he lives in Italy and he is going to teach me. That's the thing. He has got all information. That's not a thing. I cannot say you are more intelligent man than me and you know better than me. So just for the sake of passing, or it's not a like just pass it. It's like when you prepare, when you struggle by your own self, then you are going to pass it. I cannot just elaborate these things, but that's the thing. And then YouTube own country lectures are very good. Just go to your what you have discovered at the time of preparing for your national exam. You would have discovered some great teachers. Just follow them in your own national language, or maybe you can follow some foreign English language, or if you understand their language, you can watch them. There will be a great edge. Free resources actually are the best. YouTube is the best. Then lectures, for example, courses. Don't look for courses. Many students look for courses that I need. Is there any course for IMAT? Also, there is like a course run by intermediate school. I do not have any review, or I did not take, so I will not make any point that there is a source that locomotive. If you have heard that, I would not suggest, I would not say a word if you, I'm not, first of all, if they are students, then I would say do not get in the rut. if you are following, if you are going, and then just see that if they are providing value, then there will be free resources. If they can guarantee you, then there will be free resources to follow them and just get the value. If you have got value, then go for premium thing. Then do not spend. Actually, they are selling so much with high prices that that does not make sense. If you study from your own national country, just join classes, then you will get more information in very actually 10th in the time 1/10th of money that you will be spending on these courses, online courses that I do not suggest. That's a scammy thing. So I would say just go into your own national coaching section or just on YouTube. If you adopt or you will get into coaching section or academy, then they will teach you with their own discipline and with their own timetable, so that will be more productive than watching on YouTube, because you will be like wandering here and then maybe that will not make your consistency, but that's only a thing. After courses, we have got books for IMAT, lectures and reading. Books is the reading section, lectures we have covered, 2 ways to sharp. Books is the second thing. Books for IMAT, there are two actually options for books, two options for lectures and 2 options for book. First of all, you need to follow European books. European books, I recommended Pearson, and we are going to see in pictures, but your own high school books are the best, very best, because you understand them, you know your high school books, and you understand each and everything. Then why not to follow your high school book? There is actually no big difference in European books and your book. Actually, they have made they have covered topics where there, if you compare your book with European book, maybe Pearson A-level book, you will see that what's the difference. If they have discussed mitochondria, your book will have mitochondria. Maybe there is just a little bit more like information collapse, maybe it could be, but there will be, if they have discussed the structure of mitochondria, then they would have absolutely, your curriculum or your national book would have 100% explained the composition or structure of mitochondria, nucleus, actually each and everything. There is no technical thing, and there is a IMAT is international test. That's not a national test. They like make test in a way that it is something that every student from every country can solve it, that there is no big collapse in the books or in that thing. So why you follow just national books? We go to A levels, like the curriculum that is maybe you study taught in many schools of, although A levels are being taught in multiple countries, actually many countries, but we just think that Cambridge has made A levels and then Cambridge books are the great, because previously Cambridge was conducting that. That does not make sense. Just you are more intelligent. I would again say you are more intelligent, you know better than me. Just research it, and just after your second attempt you will understand, yeah, that was a problem, there was a problem, I should have studied my own book. So I will say your own high school books are very great. Really simple, work on your concept, just work on your concept. I already said in just previous slide that rule is simple, work on your concept. Books are the only way to revise your concepts or refresh your concept. What you have learned from your lectures, just rememorize or revise them from books. Then if we discuss about European books, then Pearson recommended. Actually, I said that high school books are the best, but Pearson books are actually well explained, very great explained as compared to A levels. A levels are very direct or to the point books, so I do not suggest them. You should go for them. If you are studying for the first time and you think your concepts are good, then I would say just go for A levels. If your concepts are not good, then I would say just stick with Pearson. Pearson has got it's big in a big fat book, and it is very lengthy book, like 14 or 1500 pages. I have made a video on that. A level books are also good, but will not recommend because these are very short and to the point. This is the video that you can watch on my YouTube. In this video I have discussed the actually national European books that you can watch for each and every section. You can go and watch it. That was published it's 8 months from 8 months earlier, yeah. And then to download those books, you can just absolutely go to this link, and hopefully in future that this will be removed. Actually, I do not think that that I own those copyrights. I just shared these books for education purposes. No, I did not sell them. I did not have any. I was not a thing. I did not shattered or just break. I did not break the rule, although I do not have permission to stick on my website or share them in my video PDFs, but I shared in any way just for your help. And just this is the link, go and download for all those books. And so in future, if I become a little bit more professional, I will actually remove it, and instead I will paste the links to buy from official sites or maybe from wherever. That's a different thing you will discover in future. High school books, your own national books are the best. If you are Indian, then follow NCRT, and if you are Pakistani, then follow your FSC, like KPK board, whatever the board you are going. Then UK A-level books are good, and PSN also are good. CGSE I think are also good. And if you are from any else country like Nepal, Bangladesh, or Brazil, or maybe America, Canada, just follow IB. Can follow IB, or maybe just follow your whatever the books you have studied. If they were in English, you have studied in your national language, or in your high school. If they were in English, just stick with them. Those are the best. I am saying again and again. If they are in English. If they are not English, then stick with European book, maybe Pearson or A levels. Practice books for IMAT. So now we have got two things. That was for sharpening your concepts, and now in order to assess or just to check your concepts, then we have got practice books for IMAT. So there are 3 to 4 options. For example, first of all, you have got IMAT. There is just one IMAT book, and that is the replica of BMAT books by same company that published the BMAT books. They just replicated BMAT into IMAT, because previously BMAT and IMAT was exactly section 2 of BMAT and IMAT was exactly 100% same. So they just replicated their BMAT questions into IMAT, and it became IMAT, and they were selling it and students were buying it. This is called business actually. This is called business. MCAT, the third is MCAT. MCAT is the national exam, international. It is also actually national, not many countries. MCAT is conducted in USA, Australia, Canada, and few other countries. Follow these questions. Actually, the MCAT has got very enriched resources. I did not study at my time. I was also surrounded by so many books that I could not focus on MCAT. I should have focused. I will just say also follow MCAT books. These are very, very great in the text or in concepts. For example, let's see example. This 700 BMAT is very good. I will say this one is very good. Although these two books are the replica of each other. You will find same question in this book, and you will find same question in this book. Just go and practice it. You will understand. Just go and practice. You will understand what I'm saying. Then there is the 700 BMAT question. This one is the good. Actually, I found it very, very good. Lydia Campbell and Oliver Pickard made this book. These are the authors, and they made it in a very, very good way. Actually, questions are I found it very good. They have got also two sets or two editions, 700 BMAT 700 and BMAT 400. BMAT 400 is the replica of BMAT 700. Same question in BMAT 700 and the same question in BMAT 400. Just to sell them in low price, they followed BMAT 400. This is also called business actually. BMAT 800 and this one, like uni admissions, has published so many content on IMAT. They have got some past paper work solution that I will actually get the guide to post on my make up my own solutions for IMAT. They have actually got very good explanation for questions. You should actually follow them. But this book is the great. Actually, if you're studying for maths, then just go in this book and follow the math questions, and they have explained answer at the end of the book, and that is very helpful, very, very helpful. But these are the actually good books for IMAT. There is a very, very great and best series that I would say that this is the Alpha Test, Medicine in English. They have got 2-3 question banks for studying MBBS in Italy, Medicine in Italy, English in English. So I would say just follow these. Actually, you should actually follow these. This is the best question bank. Questions are very easier, very easy, that makes sense that they will appear in IMAT. Other BMAT and IMAT from uni admissions does not make, although they have got some good concepts, but they do make sense. But just these are the like very basic. If you are starting your studies, and then I would say just follow these along with your studies. Study from books, take lectures, and then study from these books. Solve questions from these books. These are actually very enriched in MCQs, like 1300, 1200, 1500, something like very big question banks. Then it becomes you need to follow past papers of IMAT and BMAT for IMAT preparation. This is very great because first it is said that why to follow BMAT questions. Actually, previously, if you do not know, from till 2022, BMAT and IMAT was both made by Cambridge University. But from 2022 onward, in 2023, IMAT is being made by Seneca or Italian Ministry with collaboration of Italian Ministry. This is the organization that is conducting. I don't know if I'm pronouncing good or not, but now when in 2023 when a paper exam appeared in real life, in real time, I saw that exactly IMAT question, the 2023 one was exactly same as to previous question exam style. BMAT, like IMAT 2023 was similar to IMAT 2022 and for till 2020 to 2011. There was no so big difference. So that made sense that you BMAT question, following BMAT question is worth it actually. So do follow them. But actually, BMAT was initially conducted in 2003 till whenever you are actually doing your IMAT, you need to solve those past papers. Past paper are very great in this way that you get an idea how examiner is going to ask questions, what type of questions can come in your real-time exam. So this is actually a good way, a very good way to judge your concepts and to get an idea how your preparation is going, where you are lagging, and how you need to actually prepare. So all these stuffs matters. You get from all these stats, facts and figures you get from solving IMAT and BMAT past papers. I would say before starting your IMAT preparation, solve BMAT or IMAT past papers so that you can get an idea either you are preparing good or bad. At least solve past 10-year papers, solve with reasoning, learn the concept behind the MCQ. So this is just I want to enlist that many students, what they do, they just look at the question and then look at the answer. They say that we have solved. No, this is not the way. Just solve by your own self. First practice it, either you can solve it, and now if you are not going to solve it, then you need to look at the solution and then solve it again with reasoning that you know the formula and this was the reason that you did not know. Now again go to concept and learn it, maybe watch lecture or read it again and practice it, and then come again to that question so that it should be short. At least solve 10-year papers. Now there is a twist. I'm just posting free of cost BMAT and IMAT work solution till my website worked actually. It is not going to hang, bandwidth is not consumed. Actually it is making right now. I have published something like BMAT question papers. All papers are I think done until 2020 or 2022 actually. I think I have posted. Now it is actually making up 834 posts. That is so heavy for just a single website on shared hosting. If you know technical things, but just enjoy till I have got space or I have got my website very slow or easier, maybe slow in a normal functioning position. BMAT and IMAT work solutions are posted on this website semicommer.com. You can go. I will make like pages. You can search by in this way. So just type question and in the end type semicommer. You will get a first query in Google, or just type BMAT on Google. You can type these on Google or on my site. You can go to, and if you're solving like BMAT 2023 section 2 question 1, you can just go to 2023 section 2, just copy this phrase and post it on my website either, or just post it in Google, and in the last add semicommer or semicommer.com. You will get answer to that solution. You can just actually copy the question and go to my site and paste it. Check website menu samigama.com. There is like a head of website. On if you're on mobile phone, there would be like a cucumber thing. Maybe what it's not a cucumber, it's a breadcrumb actually. Breadcrumb, just select it and options will appear. There will be BMAT, and then in BMAT there will be BMAT past papers. Just go it and you can check out that. I will make a separate video on that when my solution will be posted completely. So these will be like complete detailed answer. I actually, there is nothing I have maybe posted I took help from, but these are actually genuine and correct options. Absolutely, you will understand the concept and reason behind it. Maybe I copied from where there and from those resources, from those something on my that I solved at my time and then made it on website. So you can just go and check that. Then I will make a separate video to explain how to access BMAT and past papers on my site samigama.com. Just bookmark it. Maybe in future I will create app, mobile phone app, so that it will be easier for you. Actually, I think making app costs money. Publishing on Play Store costs money. We will consider it. Yeah, consider it. If I would not be a broke at that, I will surely post it on Play Store. Making it easier, I can make it like just with one plugin I install on my website and it will be converted into application, mobile phone application. Maybe we'll figure it out. These are something technical. Complete roadmap for non-EU. Now it comes to. So that was for all. That was all for IMAT. Now I did not have explained how to prepare. This is the series I explained in early that you are going to watch how to series for preparing for how to start actually your studies and how to prepare each and every section. I said if I add in my webinar, that will make it very lengthy, so I did not add. There are very technical things that I discussed on this video. So now complete roadmap for non-EU. First of all, you need to select university. Then for non-EU you have to do pre-enrollment. Pre-enrollment is being done on university. We will see how you can do it, on where you can do it, what is the fee. There is no fee actually, and what is the deadline and what is the start date. Then we have got third step is the IMAT booking. This is for non-European students. Okay, IMAT booking, and then there will be IMAT exam. You book your IMAT exam, and IMAT is when to book, how to book each and everything. Now let's go to for EU. Roadmap for EU is university selection. Now the phase changes on second step, that is pre-application. Non-EU do not have to do pre-enrollment because they are EU and they do not need visa, type D visa. There is something technical stuff I do not know what EU need. There is some document sign or permit thing that embassy signs, and you just get you can study in Italy. So pre-application and pre-enrollment, that's the difference. Many students confusing what is pre-enrollment, what is pre-application. Pre-enrollment is done on university and pre-application is done on university website. We are going to discuss each and everything. IMAT booking and then IMAT exam. Sorry. Now let's check each and every section. First of all, it comes university selection. So university selection, how you are going to select university. This is the very critical and important phase. First phase is always important, and now here is the question that how you are going to select your university. So now let's see how you can actually let's see how you are going to select your university. Now the universities, let's see how, first of all let's see how many universities are there in I just made a these spellings are not good, I think. Univer, VER. Now someone will post in the comment that this question I just found it. One student earlier said that it was Columbus, and I already explained in my video that this is, I wrote it Columbus and there is Coulomb. I should have the, yeah, this is just a fun actually fun. And now I have written the made a mistake actually. Universities, so these are the universities that I have listed, although there are something, I think there are some missing universities like Tor Vergata is present, then we have Spenzia is missing, and two, three or other universities are also missing. So this is just a general list that you can see, but I have posted it on my site. I'm going to say just show you how you can access them. So these are just university. But how to select university? Now there is a one particular question from student, that what university is good, what university should I select, what university do you recommend that I should go. They actually want good university with low cutoff. That cannot happen. And first of all, I will say all universities are very, very good. You do not need to, all universities provide same facilities, same education. There could be a difference in the education quality, but there is no as such big difference that this is very crappy university, this is very good university, there is some cutoff or merit actually varies with the region or location. That plays very role. So but how to select university? On cutoff basis, how you going to analyze the previous cutoff of the university that you wanted to go. For example, if you do not have the selected university, if you are going to select actually university, so what you are going to do, go and analyze previous 2 to 3 years of ranking, and that will not actually give you an idea. That will give you an idea that this university is always high in cutoff and this is always low in cutoff. This information will be provided. That is, I am saying again, this is just based on locations of universities. For example, if it is in south, the cutoff will be low, and if it is in north it is in north, or it is capital, or maybe if it is the city Milan, that merit will be very, very high. Compare at least 3 years of ranking, you will get an idea. And for 2023 ranking, I have posted on my site semicommon.com/IMAT2023 rankings and cutoffs. You can just go to type it in on your Google. You can or it will be present in group video description. Here I have mentioned ranking for both EU and non-EU for 2023. For both EU and non-EU, the ranking is present. You can just go and watch it. Now I have added a picture or screenshot from my site of cutoff of non-EU. I'm at 2023 ranking for non-EU, just to discuss an example like how you are going to select. Although I did not mention this in my webinar at the time of my webinar, discuss these, but you can just see it. For example, Pavia has got 40 seats and 53.3 non-cutoff EU, non-EU cutoff ranking, merit, whatever you say it is cutoff or merit. Bologna closed at 59.1, actually 60, if we say it's 60, yes, roughly, or maybe 59. Bologna has got 20 seats, and you are getting an idea that University of Milan has a 60.2. This is a very high merit, and it has got less seats as compared to other university, for example 25. Now what is a university that has got many seats? For example, Messina has got 56 and its merit was 36.9. There was a trick in this thing, like how Messina could be at 37. There was a trick that first university announced in 2023 that you are going to first you are going to put pre-application on university, both EU and non-EU. They will they will make pre-application on our university website. Then we will give you pre-acceptance letter, on the basis of which you can apply for pre-enrollment. They said like this in March, April, yeah. But what happened? There was no news. All students applied on their website, but they did not responded to any one student, and they did not actually responded to email. But in the end, like when our student did their pre-enrollment, all non-EU has done their pre-enrollment, then they announced that now students do not students need to do pre-enrollment on university. They said just in maybe in I think August. They said in August, August. They said now you can apply to whatever the university you want on university portal. This trick helped that many students did not get response, and thus they applied earlier on any other universities, and this was the sole reason that Messina merit was low. Otherwise it would have been 45 plus. And now many students has got an intention that we should apply to Messina, and I think that this is going to be high, but just consider in every year, just see what other students are doing in communities, and just get an idea that there is no trick that this university will get a low cutoff, or maybe more students are applying, merit will be high. Maybe all those students will just achieve the 20 marks, and you are the only person who get 37 or 38. You are in, and they are allowed. So that's not a make sense. Actually, this merit rises when so many good minds or many good students apply, and then competition rises and merit rises. So this is these are the seats and cutoffs of 2023, and I will post for 2022 and 2021 there, so that you can just compare them and analyze what they are doing and what they do not need to. And if you want to get an updates, there will be link to WhatsApp community IMAT that I had created. Now I will not be managing it at all, but there the link will be in video description. You can just join it and see what students are discussing, and you will actually get some questions on the daily questions. You will receive daily questions that you can solve them and just enhance your practice, or actually you enhance your IMAT preparation. After now university select by analyzing cutoff. I cannot say this university is going to be very low in cutoff. Just analyze yourself and see that how many marks you can obtain, and just apply. Just get make whatever the university you are going to select, whatever the marks you are getting in mock exam or in practicing and during your practice, just select the university in that range, so that if there would be a flaw of 1-2 marks, you can just adjust it. Pre-enrollment. And now after university selection, there comes pre-enrollment and pre-application. Pre-enrollment for non-EUs and a pre-application for EUs. First we are going to discuss for non-EU, then we are going to discuss for EU. For non-EU, the limitation or the bad thing is that they can only apply to one university. That is very, very bad. They can apply for one university. On the other hand, if you can apply to as many universities as they want. Now see how. For non-EU, you are going to do direct pre-enrollment, but some uni requires pre-application. For example, Pavia, Messina, Turin and Bologna requires pre-application. Required in 2023, maybe in 2024 they do not require, but Pavia has always got pre-application from non-EU. So there is no sense. Also they have got a 25 euros pre application fee. Yeah, they do have 25 euro or 30 euro something that you need to pay. Then you can do pre-enrollment. If you they will actually give you some sort of pre-acceptance letter that you will be going to upload on University Italy. Pavia, Messina, and they were requiring pre-enrollment. Now pre-application. Now non-EU has just to do pre-enrollment. You can do pre-enrollment on this website, universitaly.it. Just go this website, make your portal with your passport. You will require a passport to create the account, because they require passport number to create your account. You need to put that account number right. So just make your if you do not have passport, just go to passport office and make a passport for yourself. And at the time of pre-enrollment, you need to put your whatever it is called passport number on your university portal. Pre-application on university website. Pre-application, there is now you would have discovered the difference between. There is no difference actually between pre-enrollment and pre-application. Pre-application is being done on university website. You will go to University of Pavia, and here you will select your fill all your personal information, and then you will select medicine SSD as your course of study, and they will ask you about like something, maybe motivation letter or some documents, whatever they call it. You need to put that, and in the end they will take some time, maybe 25 months or whatever the time they take for processing, and after they will evaluate your documents, and then they will issue a whatever called it is either in VPD or maybe something pre-acceptance letter. That is actually pre-acceptance letter. They will give you pre-acceptance letter that you can apply on the basis of that pre-acceptance letter, that you can apply on university for non-EU. But for EU, just you need that pre-acceptance letter. That's all. After IMAT, you will select if you got selected, then you will get acceptance letter, and then you can go to your university for studies. Now let's see how for non-EU pre-enrollment deadlines is. Pre-enrollment starts in March and in few days earlier to IMAT registration. For example, if IMAT registration starts in September, then it will close at 5 to 4 days earlier. And if it starts in maybe IMAT registration starts in August, then IMAT registration pre-enrollment will close in 4 to 5 days earlier in August. Okay, that is a critical thing, or no, that's a technical thing that you need to know about pre-enrollment deadlines and starting there. Pre-enrollment is always done on university.it. Now let me explain a procedure. First happens, you put on university portal your application, like you select you need to just upload a document, your high school mark sheet and diploma. If you do not have got, then you need to apply on the basis of hope letter, and hope letter is issued by your college administrator. They will you will go and say that I have got these marks in my first year of high school, and just make a hope letter for me for second year that I'm going to achieve good marks, or whatever they give you. They will make on the basis of your previous progress and college discipline, all that stuff. They will give you that hope letter that you can upload on your university portal. If you do not have high school mark sheet or diploma, you can upload. But if you do have, then you do not need hope letter. Just upload those documents, and this is the thing that they need. There is no requirement for IELTS. They do not require any IELTS, so no need to upload IELTS or do IELTS. If you really wanted to provide them English proof, then what you can do is just get English proficiency letter from your high school. Just say them I have just make a whole English proficiency certificate for me, or English proficiency letter for me. They will make you that we have taught each and everything him in English, and he is a very good speaker in English, all that stuff. Just you can upload that. You do not need any additional document. They will ask you to upload passport and these my high school mark sheet and diploma. For now, here comes the trick that for what EU has to do. For EU, just pre-application is required on university website. On university website, whatever the university, in whichever university you want to apply, just go to that university website. For example, if you want to apply for University of Messina, so write in this way: apply in medicine and surgery in university name, and just hit enter, and just the university site appear in first result, on Google. Click it and go and read all the instructions, and then just apply it. And after their evaluation time, I have explained, they will take some evaluation time, and they will give you pre-acceptance letter. Once you will pass your IMAT exam, then they will give you acceptance letter, on the basis of which you can start your classes. And now the best part for EU is that for a European student, that can apply to as many universities as you want. Like you can apply to University of Messina, University of the Torino, University of Pavia, University of Bologna, University of all those universities. But now you can say that their ranking will matter. Like for example, on the basis of it, like I'm going to explain on the basis of which ranking will matter. Can apply to as many universities. Pre-application, consult university website. For deadlines, consult university website. Ideal times in March and April. The application is open in March and April and ends in July. That's the ideal time, but you has to be aware. Just visit universities in whichever university. If you just select 3 to 4 universities in which you are interested, and visit the website frequently, so that you are aware with each and every news. Consult university website for deadlines. Now, in the end, I said earlier that non-EU will get summary from Italy. What university will do when you put in for application for non-Europeans, when they will put their application on university, what the university does, it sends one application to university and one application to embassy. Whatever the embassy you will select. For example, if you are from Pakistan, you will select embassy Pakistan Italian embassy in Islamabad. You will select that, and now the university will send you an application to your uni assist, whatever I'm saying, uni assist, will send it to Italian embassy in Pakistan, in Islamabad. There are two consulate actually, Islamabad and Karachi. Whatever you will select, you will the application will be forwarded, but the university will evaluate your application, and then you will receive a summary that your documents were right. Now you need to do just IMAT, and then you can get visa from your embassy, whatever the embassy you selected. This is how pre-enrollment works. You will get summary. If you do not get summary, then it means that you have got some faulty thing. Maybe you did not meet their requirement, you do not have documents, the required documents, whatever. They will actually mention the reason. For EU, they will get pre-acceptance letter from university website. Whatever university you will apply, they will give you a pre-acceptance letter on which this is the pre-acceptance letter on the and you need to, this is our requirement. If you pass it, you can get a pre-acceptance letter. Now here comes, now university selected, university selected, pre-enrollment and pre-application is done, and now we have got IMAT registration, then IMAT exam. IMAT registration, how to do IMAT registration? So IMAT registration is also done on university.it, but the fee is actually, fee matters, 130 to 150 euros for non-EUs, different. For fee is 130 to 150 euros, but for non-EUs different, because the euros in converted into EUs, and then international transactions fee applies, and then tax calculation, all that, it rose to 160 to 170 dollars. They pay in non-EU, pay in dollars, so that becomes, hey, this happens. Whatever the center you will select for your IMAT exam, they will give you the currency on the basis of that. For example, if you select Pakistani center, then you will get in dollars, and if you say outside of Europe, whatever the select country you will select, you will have to pay in dollars, and that is like more than in euros. For example, in euros it is fixed like 130 or 135, it is the range, or maybe 150. But in dollars, this rises actually maybe $20 or $25 more expensive than as compared to Europeans. This is just for their expenses, like they are maybe hungry. We can say that, yeah, we can say that, that's our money, yeah. Why we cannot say that? They have to manage their taxes by their own self. They just give us a sheet of paper, nothing else, and they charge so much money. If you think that also this is not so much money, that this is just, this actually money paying is worth it. Actually, you get an experience. If you do not pass it, but you do get experience, a professional, a great experience. Anyways, just I was joking. Now registration starts in August and September. In August or September, the registration will start. Now I will make a YouTube video for IMAT registration on my channel. I have at the time of my registration, I recorded screen, and in that video I will share actually my experience, what I gone through at the time of my registration. There was no actually solid thing available on entire YouTube about what's the situation. There was always a thing that you have to do pre-enrollment in just 1 hour, otherwise seats get booked. For that thing, I did not sleep actually one previous night and previous day. I was just awaking, clicking on screen, when it will open. That was a very bad thing, very, very bad thing. So I will explain my own personal experience, and I will say you do not have to actually do that. The complete procedure will be listed in that video. I will explain my experience. Just watch that video, and that will be very helpful. So now after the selected center, time will be mentioned, study is strong, and let's talk about IMAT preparation. But before, let me explain what I'm saying. Now at the time of your IMAT registration, you will select your exam center. You have to select your center. For example, if you want to appear in Italy, then you can select there will be like so many centers in Italy. Maybe every university has got centers. In Pakistan and all other countries, there is just one center, but many seats they book big buildings, and they book very, very big buildings, so they increase seats according to it. I will explain in that video. and time will be exactly mentioned that when you need to appear and when will exam start and when will end. All the information will be appeared once you will register, and each and everything will be in email you will receive shortly after registration, and everything will be listed. And the IMAT registration video I will explain that what thing you need to bring. There was so many confusion that students said that we need to bring summary, we need to bring acceptance letter, we need to bring passport, we need to bring ID card. Also, you do not need to bring anything, just get one document for your verification. Maybe it could be ID card or passport, that's all, nothing else. And also you will get, if the whatever the requirement will be, you will get an email. So if they said that you just need to bring passport, you just get that thing, no need to ask any other thing. Now study strong, very very strong, so that you can actually pass it. You can actually that's the sole reason that you can just pass IMAT exam and get study in your dream college. I can just say that. Let's talk about IMAT preparation and how you are going to prepare for IMAT. Again, IMAT for website, we will talk it shortly. I think this is actually replicated, yeah. Now overview. If we say it now, the overview is university selection. First of all, you will select university, then pre-enrollment for non-EUs and pre-application for EUs, and then you will book IMAT, and then you will go to directly to test. Now when you will prepare for IMAT, we are talking about IMAT. When you will prepare for IMAT, so here you have got time 3 to 4 months in this period. Once you start, for example, if you have you are going to start your preparation in March, you did your pre-enrollment in selected your university and did pre-enrollment in March or April, you can do it till September, there is no problem. But you get a visa on the basis of how early you do your pre-enrollment. So it is advised that you should do your, if you are non, you do pre-enrollment as soon as possible. But after pre-enrollment or pre-application, you will get 3 to 4 months from March till IMAT booking opening. For example, if it opens in August or September, you will have 3 to 4 solid months. In that period, you can take lectures, you can make notes for your future revision, and you can read your books multiple times, participate in quizzes, solve IMAT past paper book passes. Actually, IMAT past papers, you can practice from multiple helping practice book that I have shared, maybe Alpha Test series or IMAT or BMAT books. But this would be 3 to 4 months you are going to do in 3 to 4 months. Just revise, like your preparation should be final in these 3 to 4 months. But now after this 3 to 4 months, IMAT booking will open. Just book your IMAT just go to university.it and book your IMAT, and then you will have 1 more month till your IMAT test exam day. There is just 1 month gap. Then you can prepare again very very warmly, and you will have just revise in that period, solve IMAT more past papers, solve more questions, just focus on your weak areas so that you can become more efficient and more proficient. But I would say, as honestly I speak, I just got this time 1 month for preparation. Actually, I was preparing for my own national test, and at the time there was so much flaws I cannot explain, but there was IMAT booking and you will get just 1 month. So prepare, you will have enough time, and the ideal time to start is right now. Whenever you are watching, the best possible time is right now. Just watch it and start your procedure or process, because this is lengthy and hectic process. So I will say that demands consistency and hard work, so start as soon as possible. And preparation ideal time is the more the less. I quoted this phrase, the more the less. The more time you will spend, the less it would be. So if you have got 6 to 7 months, that's the best time, or if you have got 9 months, that's the most best time. Just spend it wisely and efficiently. Be a productive student or productive guy and do it and get most out of it. So you think that I will spend just 3 months or 4 months and that would be final? No, that does not make sense. At least 4 to 5 months are recommended. 6 months actually, at least 6 months are recommended. 4 to 5 months is students just get like they appear in their high school, they finish their high school exam, so they have got 4 to 5 months for till IMAT preparation. So 4 to 5 months in this way are an ideal time, but the more the less. That just remember this phrase. Now, most common question, how to start IMAT preparation. So this is whenever I get query on my Instagram, the students say that how to start IMAT preparation, I do not know about, is there any course, is there any book? I always say that there is no anything specific like this. You just need to start to understand IMAT syllabus. Italian ministry publishes IMAT syllabus and they explain very well, although that is not very well explained. They just list topic in a very disordered way. They do not classify in classified way. They just post it randomly or in a PDF in Italian language. They post it on their website, and from there you can translate by using Google Lens, Google Translator, and you can use it. And the publishing of IMAT syllabus is around about, I think, March, April. After they start pre-enrollment, March, April they start. But you do not need to head back till IMAT syllabus publishing. You have to start with previous IMAT syllabus. If you are preparing for 2024, then start preparing from February onward or March onward from syllabus of 2023. That would be very, very helpful, because the reason is simple. There is no big difference in every year. There is no big difference at all. Just they minimize a few topics or add few topics. There is no, just you can cover them up or you can just eliminate from your preparation. That will not affect you at all. So at start, whenever you get time, whenever you are thinking about it, whenever you have decided, start in that time. So just try to understand syllabus. I said most students ask how to start IMAT preparation, so just you need to understand IMAT syllabus. Open up your IMAT syllabus. That's a complete menu or complete guide. Just read it and just start preparing it. Just read one topic and open your books and start search on YouTube. That maybe if you want to learn cell biology or biological molecule, just search it, and there will be carbohydrate, protein, nucleic acid. Just learn them and write down on your notes and just revise them and start it. See, the whole game is of syllabus. If you have understand it, you can just start your IMAT preparation. Do not hold back that you will get a mentorship. You will pay someone a money and he will reflect you back and he will. I'm just so frustrated with this thing that students say, how to start? Yeah, if just start with your national curriculum or your national test for interest in medical universities. Just start with in that way. So I have uploaded IMAT syllabus master classes where I explained actually syllabus. I classified the whole syllabus, how you need to classify a whole syllabus. I actually explained each and every topic, that in this topic you need to do this, and I highlighted important points that, for example, in mitochondria you need to know this powerhouse of cell and what are main thing. I listed. That was more sort of lecture, and it is a little bit lengthy video, maybe 1.2 hours. There is a whole playlist on my channel. In playlist you will see that there is a playlist of IMAT syllabus master classes. Just watch them and understand the syllabus. After I bet you, when you will watch them, at the end you will understand the whole game and you can just prepare it, because I have classified in a very, very easy way. There is no out of syllabus thing. I did not mention anything out of syllabus. Everything I picked from IMAT syllabus, but I just elaborated it, I expanded it and presented in a very good way. You can see that. So this is the IMAT physics syllabus that I posted, and then we have got, I think at the time of my so this is very good actually. I posted this 579 subscriber when I was doing on 6th January IMAT webinar. Then I had 579. Now we have got like 100 more subscribers in 10 days. The growth is very good. I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would say just subscribe it. That will be worth it actually. And then this is chemistry class, and this is our biology class. Biology class is very good. Actually, I explained very deeply, very intensely each and everything. You can watch it. Very good. This book I explained with my notes. I like pictured my notes on the slides, and I explained from my notes. So that was very good thing actually. So just watch them. Either you will understand or not. So now that was all about our IMAT preparation. Now if you do not have understand anything, you can just write me email sami@samigamar.com, sami@samigamar.com. Just write me an email, just explain your whole difficulty or anything, and if there would be a need, I will actually, if I would be free, I will actually give you if I will be like but a free meeting with me, maybe 5 to 7 minutes or 8 minutes. I will actually come on live, and you can address me or you can ask me any question. But if you email me, then I will do this procedure. Otherwise that will become more spammy thing. You become on my WhatsApp and call me. That's not a good way, but whatever the thing you wanna do. So that was all about IMAT. If you do not have understand anything and you want any sort of help, just reach me out at sami@samigamar.com or isamigamar. That is my Instagram, isamigamar. Just go and follow me or for news and updates, all that stuff. And there will be cool stuff coming. I'm adopting a good new life, so hectic life. There would be a great things actually. You will inspire actually. Yeah, actually very inspiring things. Now this was all for IMAT. I hope that would be valuable. That's supposed to be my IMAT 6 January webinar, but due to some reasons I published it. I did not able to publish it. The reason was simple. Voice was not good, video quality was not. That's why I lagged it. Now we have got speaker. I said earlier that Hasnat Ahmed, who had got who achieved 47.3 marks and scored 49th rank in University of Campania. So let's listen from him about his journey, how he felt about his journey, and what he said to our. So I actually Hasnat, if you are available, just speak it. And actually he is talking in the live. You can just listen to him, his valuable advice. I will add that portion here.
So first of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Hasnat Ahmed Khan and I'm from Pakistan. I got 47.3 number in IMAT exam and got admission in University of Campania, Luigi Benvitali. I know this number are not enough to get in other colleges, for example, the higher one in the north area, but still the matter of the fact is that at the end you got the admission. This is the main thing, I think. So rank number 49 in University of Campania, Luigi Benvitali. So I will talk about a little bit for 7 to 10 minutes. I will talk about my journey firstly. Okay, so let's start with my preparation. Many of the students after the IMAT exam, when I talked to them that I got 47.3 numbers, they asked me that from where you have prepared yourself, from where you start your preparation, any specific course which you buy or something like this. So I would like to clear all these things that I selfly prepared myself. I do all these things by my own. I do not join any type of course or any type of classes, because if the students from Pakistan also present this meeting, they know that there is an entrance exam known as MDCAD. So I was also preparing myself for that one, and so there was a little bit of preparation for the IMAT in parallel to that preparation. So it was also in my mind, so I just continue it and get in. So there are some of the websites from which I got help. For example, BMAT Ninja, that website is really helpful for me. IMAT School, this is the website really helpful for me. Actually, these websites have a lot of MCQs material, drills that you can do after you can complete your syllabus or specific topics. If you talk about books, there are different books for, I think, different subjects. For biology, if I talk about biology, I use Pearson's biology and Cambridge as well. As Sami Kamar discussed before, that Pearson's is good in sense of material, because in Cambridge A level has to the point discussion. But I think there are some of the points which are discussed in Cambridge and not in Pearson's. There are some of the points in my point of view, but you can go and search out that one also. And for the chemistry, I think A level book is enough, and your own country book. So these are the books. And for the physics, especially for the physics, because we are medical students and we face difficulty in physics and math. For physics and math, I think the lectures of Ali Abdal, that was really amazing and helped me to achieve the physics and math questions, to solve that one. That was really, really awesome lectures. You can check out that. And there's also a course which he taught all the students for the BMAT, actually for the BMAT exams, but you can also check it. So if I talk about my preparation way, that was actually simple, okay, and that is helpful. If I would suggest to, first of all, if you have to start your preparation, you just have to solve the past papers. First of all, you have to solve the past papers and take a paper and write all the years in one column, and then your obtained marks in one column. Okay, this is your initial step. You have solved all the past paper. You analyze yourself. There's your performance in front of you. Okay, then go for study. Search out the books, read the books, and take the lectures. If you do not have the concept of of specific topics, go for that one, and do the drills, like for the especially for the physics and the math. Okay, so there are many of the books that Sami Kamar also discussed. Alpha series books, I think these are the best books for IMAT preparation, and BMAT past papers, BMAT books. These are also the things that can help you in these all these things. Then do drills more than 100 or 200 in a day, especially in a day, okay, for each subject. Then in the last before the exams, only 1 month ago, okay, you have only to do the drills, only drills, nothing other things. You don't have to take any lectures, you don't have to read any more books. You have to only do the books only do the MCQs and the drills. Okay, so I think then you have to do again the past papers, and then mark your numbers again on the paper, and then see what is the difference between you are solving the past paper, and then now you are solving the past paper. What is the difference? What difference you observe, but you analyze yourself. Okay, so because this is, I think, a discipline game, a consistency game. You have to be patient with yourself. Okay, this is a long-term race, and you must be prepared yourself for 4 to 5, or I think some students also prepared themselves there for almost 6 months. So this is a consistency game. You have to be disciplined throughout that period, and this is all that I got.
So that was each and everything about IMAT. I hope you have understood what is the process to study IMAT in MBBS in Italy. I do not know how I explained it. I hope that I have explained in a very good way. And if you have got questions, then you can stick them in comments, or just approach me on samikamar.com. This is my Instagram handle, isamikamar.com, and sami@samikamar. You can go and check me out there. Just write me an email. The most efficient or professional way is to write me an email, sami@samikamar.com. I will see your email and I will reply back to you. That would be great. And if you wanna you can just DM me on Instagram, isamikamar.com. Yeah, sorry, isamikamar actually. You can DM me. And the most awaited videos are going to publish. For example, the maths master classes hasn't been published, that I'm going to publish in very soon, and then I'm a registration video that was very helpful actually. And if you are new to this channel, then hit the subscribe button, and there is a whole playlist of IMAT series on my YouTube that you can watch for absolutely free. And now, if this webinar was helpful, and if you have watched till this, and then just put a green flower emoji in the comment section so that I can see that how die-heartedly you are preparing for IMAT. So if you have found it valuable, like the video so that it could go to more audience and more students, and just share with your friends so that they can learn about IMAT and how to study for MBBS in Italy. Just for that, I can just say that, and subscribe it, and thank you for watching. See you in next video. Till bye bye.